is Nur Khaironisa and my metric number is 2022666331.
Hi, my name is Nur Afika Nafisha binti Muhammad Faizan and my number metric is 2022663334.
Hi, my name is Nur Hafiza binti Abdul Ghaffar and my ID number is 2022829428.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurin Fahana binti Ahmad Faizan and my ID number is 2022473778.
Hi, my name is Kara Maisara binti Ishaq and my matrix number is 2022628978.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we will discuss the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on Malaysia's tourism sector. Tourism has always been one of Malaysia's economic pillars, contributing significantly to our GDP and creating thousands of job opportunities. With our rich cultural heritage, pristine beaches and lush rainforests, Malaysia consistently attracted millions of tourists annually. However, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted this vital sector. International travel came to a halt, borders were closed, and businesses depending on tourism faced unprecedented challenges. Now, as Malaysia works toward recovery, the tourism sector faces new hurdles. These factors make recovery slower and more challenging.
First impact, which is labour shortages in Malaysia's tourism industry caused by the pandemic and how it has impacted the sector. First, let's start with the decline in the workforce. During the pandemic, the number of workers in the tourism industry dropped significantly from 3.6 million in 2019 to 3.52 million in 2021. This reduction left the industry struggling to meet its operational needs. Next, because of the shortage of workers, there has been a noticeable decline in customer satisfaction. With fewer staff available, service quality has suffered, leading to negative experiences for tourists. This could potentially hurt the industry's long-term reputation. Moving on, the labour shortage has also caused increased stress on existing workers. Employees who stayed in the industry are often overworked, which results in lower morale and dissatisfaction with their jobs. This can make it harder to retain these workers over time. Last but not least, the lack of skilled workers has led to service disruption. This means that key areas like hotels, tourist attraction, and transportation services are struggling to operate smoothly.
One of the major impacts was revenue losses among Malaysia's small tourist-dependent business. First, the decline in tourist arrivals and revenue. For example, international tourist arrivals dropped dramatically from 26.1 million in 2019 to just 4.3 million in 2020, alarming 83% decline. Consequently, tourism receipts fell from 86.4 billion ringgit Malaysia in 2019 to just 12.69 billion ringgit Malaysia in 2020. Second, financial struggle of small businesses. This sharp decline in tourist numbers affected businesses like beauty hotels, souvenirs shops, and restaurants. Many of them, such as Bontong Restaurant and Resort in Langkawi, and local eateries like Bijan in Kuala Lumpur, struggled to survive due to a lack of customers. Some were forced to close permanently, leading to significant job losses. Third, loss of income for tourism workers. For instance, local boat operators in Langkawi and street food vendors in Penang lost their primary source of income, creating financial hardship for thousands of families. Fourth is limited effectiveness of recovery campaign. Even government recovery campaigns such as Cuti Cuti Malaysia had limited success because many SMEs were excluded from financial aid. Addressing these challenges is essential to rebuilding Malaysia's tourism sector and ensuring its long-term sustainability.
On the impact 3, which is the underutilization of tourism infrastructure due to reduced visitor numbers. Tourism in Malaysia was heavily impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic with travel restriction and the Movement Control Order, which is MCO, leading to a sharp decline in the visitors' number. International tourist arrivals dropped by 96.7%, while domestic tourism fell nearly 50%. Genting Highland, one of Malaysia's top destinations, faced a complete lockdown, forcing the closure of casinos, shopping malls, and entertainment venues for the first time in history. The aviation industry also suffered significant losses, with Malaysia airports experiencing a 75.5% drop in passenger arrival by the end of 2020.
The fourth impact affecting Malaysia's tourism sector post-pandemic is the decline in foreign direct investment or FDI. Let's explore how this has unfolded and its implications. COVID-19 pandemic severely impacted Malaysia's tourism sector with tourist arrivals dropping by 99%. This caused a dramatic fall in tourism revenue. For instance, according to Statista, tourism revenue in Malaysia plummeted from 86.1 billion ringgit in 2019 to 12.6 billion ringgit in 2020. This kind of situation reflecting the sector's vulnerabilities. As a result, foreign investors were deterred, leading to a sharp decline in FDI in tourism, which slowed down the tourism sector industry. Malaysia tourism has struggled to recover compared to neighboring countries like Thailand and Indonesia. Despite lifting the pandemic restrictions, Malaysia struggled to bring back tourists due to slower progress in tourism strategies compared to neighboring countries that implement aggressive tourism recovery strategies. This delay in recovery has placed Malaysia at a competitive disadvantage in the region. According to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, in 2022, FDI inflows into Malaysia's manufacturing sector were 74.6 billion ringgit, but tourism received much less. The tourism sector did not recover at the same pace as manufacturing and services. This situation leaving tourism underfunded and unable to compete effectively as more investors focus on industries that perceive more stable and profitable. Labor shortage also have hindered the sector, with many hotels and resorts unable to offer high-quality service due to a lack of skilled workers. The Malaysian Association of Hotels (MAH) reported that staffing challenges led to reduced service quality. This operational efficiency discouraged foreign investors looking for stable returns, further delaying the recovery. First one is by facilitating foreign labor employment. The Malaysian government has streamlined the recruitment of foreign workers to address critical staffing shortage caused by the pandemic. Many foreign workers left Malaysia during border closures in 2020 and 2021, which creates significant gaps, particularly in the 3D jobs, dirty, dangerous, and difficult that locals usually avoid. To tackle this, the government accelerated the work visas by approving 34,000 foreign workers for the tourism industry between 2022 and 2024. Key roles like housekeeping and front desk operations have benefited from this initiative, which highlighted by the Malaysian Association of Hotels (MAH). By facilitating foreign labor employment, the tourism industry can function more effectively, encouraging local employment as well as enhancing compensation and benefits. At the same time, efforts have been made to attract local workers by improving salaries and benefits. However, many Malaysians remain hesitant to take on full-time roles in tourism due to lingering uncertainties. To address this, initiatives like job fairs organized by the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture (MOTAC) and programs by the Malaysia Tourism Council have encouraged students and fresh graduates to join the sector. They're also recruiting foreign interns and promoting tourism and hospitality courses to build a sustainable skilled local workforce for the future.
I will be discussing the strategy implemented by Malaysia to address the sharp decline in tourism revenue during the pandemic. Specifically, I will highlight two key approaches, which is boosting domestic tourism and supporting small and medium-sized tourism sector. First, let's talk about boosting domestic tourism. The Tourism, Art and Culture Ministry, or MOTAC, launched the Cuti Cuti Malaysia campaign to encourage Malaysians to explore their own country while international borders were closed. This campaign includes discount on travel package, hotel stay, and entrance fee to popular attractions. Additionally, tourism vouchers were distributed to Malaysians to make domestic travels more affordable. This campaign attracted over 3 million domestic travelers in 2020, helping to offset the loss of international tourists and stimulating local tourism spending. Now, let's move on to how the government supports small and medium-sized tourism business. The Penjana Tourism Financing Scheme introduced by Bank Negara Malaysia provide low-interest loan to help tourism SME manage their financial challenges. This law enabled business to sustain operation, pay salaries, and avoid bankruptcy during the pandemic. Furthermore, the government encouraged tourism operators to adopt digital platforms. With financial grant, many businesses transitioned to e-commerce tools such as online booking system and marketing through digital.
Solution for impact number 3. The first solution is leveraging dynamic pricing to optimize tourism infrastructure. This is a strategy where businesses like hotels, transportation services, and tourist attraction adjust their price based on demand. For example, during off-peak seasons, they offer discounts to attract more visitors. So, dynamic pricing helps businesses stay competitive by responding to changes in demand. By lowering prices when demand is low, they can encourage more people to visit, which helps keep the facilities such as hotel and transport services operational throughout the year. Additionally, it ensures consistent cash flow. Even during slower seasons, businesses can maintain steady income, which helps them improve their services and sustain their operations in the long run. The second solution is virtual tourism and digital upgrades. During the pandemic, Malaysia introduced virtual tours for iconic attractions like the Petronas Twin Towers and the National Museum. These tours allow international tourists to experience Malaysia's beauty and culture from anywhere in the world. This initiative helped Malaysia stay visible to international audiences when physical travel was not possible. It kept the country relevant and reminded potential visitors of its amazing attractions, encouraging them to plan future trips. In the long run, this approach sustained global interest and prepared the tourism industry for a faster recovery.
Let's move on to the last solution, which is solution to impact 4. To overcome the challenges faced by the tourism industry, the government introduced 2 key strategies. The first one, the economic stimulus packages, such as the Prihatin Initiative, provided 1 million ringgit in financial aid, wage subsidies, and a grant to support tourism operators and stabilize the sector. Second, the government launched the Cuti Malaysia campaign to encourage domestic travel through vouchers, discounts, and promotions. Travel bubble agreement with neighboring countries like Singapore and Thailand were also explored to gradually revive international tourism.
To conclude, the COVID-19 pandemic has deeply impacted Malaysia's tourism sector, causing labor shortage, revenue losses, and reduced investment. Despite these challenges, initiatives like Penjana Kerjaya, Cuti Malaysia, and digital transformation have supported recovery. Efforts to attract investment and promote Malaysia as a safe destination have also strengthened the sector. With these measures, Malaysia's tourism industry is on the path to recovery and future growth.